My name is the Tales Keeper, and tonight, we open another forgotten page of folklore, stories whispered through generations, stories that were never meant to be forgotten. So dim the lights, and listen carefully, because some spirits are still trying to get out. Before we begin, if you haven't subscribed to the channel yet, click that button and hit that notification bell so you don't miss another horror story. Let us begin, shall we? During wartime in the Philippines, burial was not always possible. Bombings destroyed towns. Villages were abandoned. Bodies were left behind. Families had no coffins, no graves, no time. So they wrapped the dead in something simple, a woven bamboo mat, the kind used for sleeping, eating, resting. They rolled the body inside the mat, tied it shut with rope, and hoped someone would bury them later. But sometimes, no one came back, and the bodies remained, still wrapped, still waiting. Filipino folklore believes something important. A soul must be given a proper burial. Without it, the spirit cannot move on. It cannot reach peace. It cannot reach the afterlife. Instead, it becomes trapped between worlds. For those wrapped in bamboo mats, their prison becomes something terrifying, because the spirit cannot leave the body, and the body cannot leave the mat. That is how a Pasatsat is born, a restless spirit, trapped inside woven reeds. A Pasatsat does not appear immediately. It does not whisper. It does not move objects. Instead, it announces itself in a different way, the smell. People describe it as rotting flesh mixed with damp earth. Heavy, suffocating, impossible to ignore. At first, families assume something died in the house. Maybe a rat, maybe spoiled food. But no matter how much they clean, the smell always leads back to the same place. The mat. Always the mat. Then the second sign appears. Movement. Witnesses claim that old mats sometimes shift at night, not sliding across the floor, not lifting, but tightening, like something inside is trying to roll over. The woven reeds creak softly, almost like bones, and if someone touches the mat, they often describe the same terrifying sensation, warmth, as if something inside is still alive. Eventually, the mat begins to change. The once flat surface becomes uneven, bulging in places, sinking in others. People swear they can see a faint shape beneath the weave. A head, a shoulder, a twisted arm. But when the mat is opened, there is nothing inside. No bones, no body, just the lingering smell of decay. And yet, when the mat is rolled closed again, the shape returns. Folklore says the Pasatsat is not evil, it is desperate. The spirit trapped inside the mat cannot escape. It cannot move freely. It cannot speak clearly. So it uses the only thing it has left, the memory of its body. That is why the mat bulges, why it shifts, why the smell grows stronger. The spirit is trying to remind the living. I was here. I was someone. Please bury me. If villagers believe a mat holds a Pasatsat, they do not burn it. That would trap the spirit forever. Instead, they perform a quiet ritual. The mat is carried outside, incense is burned, prayers are spoken, and the mat is slowly unrolled under the open sky. Sometimes, nothing happens, but sometimes, witnesses say the smell disappears instantly, the air grows lighter, and the mat collapses flat, as if something heavy just stepped away. There is one warning repeated in many Filipino communities. Never bring home old bamboo mats from abandoned places, especially from battlefields, especially from ruined houses, because sometimes Those mats were never meant to be reused, and when people unknowingly sleep on them, they report terrible dreams. Dreams of suffocation. Dreams of being wrapped tightly, unable to move, unable to breathe, as if they are sharing the mat with something else. The most disturbing part of the Pasatsat legend is how ordinary it is. There are no glowing eyes, no floating figures, no screaming ghosts, just a simple mat, lying quietly in the corner of a room. But if the air grows heavy, and a strange smell fills the house, you might want to look twice, because somewhere inside those woven reeds, a spirit may still be waiting for someone to finally set it free. Folklore reminds us of something important. The dead deserve respect, because when the living forget them, sometimes they refuse to leave, and sometimes they stay trapped right beside us until someone finally listens. If you enjoyed tonight's story, don't forget to subscribe to the channel and hit the notification bell so you don't miss a horror story. And remember, some objects are older than they look, and some still carry the weight of the past. I'll see you in the next story.